Hey, it's John Nemo with LinkedIn Riches. Want to show you a great way to identify your target audience on LinkedIn and then to really start your sales funnel, your sales cycle quickly, right? How to get out, how to first of all create a list of the exact people you want to connect with, then how to send them all on autopilot, personalized invitations, and then also how to tag these people so that when they do accept your invite, you now have them in a group that you can send messages to. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that with a great little tool I love called LinMail Pro. So let's start here. I'm going to get out my drawing tool. We're going to start in the LinkedIn search box, okay? And that's where the magic happens. So first thing I want to do is type in the audience name that I want to search for. And so let's say I want to connect with business coaches. That's who I want to sell to. That's who I want to be in front of. For you, it might be a different job title. It might be a company name, anything like that. But the key is to type in some sort of identifier. Now think about it this way, right? If you use quotation marks like I have here around the term business coach, that will really help you narrow the results. It's called a Boolean search. So use those quotation marks around the term that you want to pull up, whether it's the job title, the industry type, the company name, anything like that. Now, the next step is we have to filter the results here on LinkedIn. You can see on the side all these different options of how to filter the search. I can do it by people, jobs, company names, groups, universities, posts that have that term in there. What I want to do is filter the search by people. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to click on people. And what it's going to do is filter now all the people, again, results with that term business coach. And you can see I've got 23,000 results right now in my network. Now, the next step is I don't want to just reach out to people I'm already connected with. I want to invite new people to connect. So I'm going to really focus on second level connections right there. So let me do this. Let me get that cleared out. Watch this. So what I'm going to do is just click second connections, and it's instantly going to pull up a list of people that I can try to reach out and connect with. Now, some of these people where it says saved, I've already reached out to them and invited them, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel. So I'll just move a little deeper in the search. But regardless, what you can see is with the search results, and depending on how many often you run these lists, you'll see if they're saved or not. And I'll explain that in a minute. But you can see, okay, I've got a business coach, I've got a business coach, I've got a business coach, I've got a business coach. Yep, these are valid results. These are all my ideal target audiences, all in one place. And now I want to use LinMail Pro, which again is a Google Chrome extension. If you're not familiar with it, it's an add-on that you can buy and add to the Google Chrome web browser. You can see right there our little friendly little envelope. So what I want to do with LinMail Pro, and I'll just turn off my drawing tool, is actually enable the feature where it says connect requests, because LinMail Pro works two ways. You can use it to send one-on-one messages, or you can send invites to connect with people. So I'm going to choose connect requests, and you can see now with LinMail Pro, it gives me an option, select for LinMail, select for LinMail, select for LinMail. It's saying to me, hey, do you want to send these guys invites to connect because you're not connected yet? And so I can review this page of 10 results and see, yep, these are all business coaches. Perfect. You can see where it says business coach, right? Business coach. Okay, so yep, this is a good list. I'm going to go here where it says LinMail, add checked to queue. And then what you'll see what happens is with this little plugin is it says, okay, now we've got 10 people ready to invite. And what I can do is actually do this on multiple pages. So I can go through, let me just clear that out, and I can go through and say, okay, I'm going to go to my next page of results, page 2, page 3, whatever it is. I can review it again and say, yep, these are all business coaches, looks good. I want to also select all these people for LinMail, add them to the queue. Now I've got 20. So when I go up to LinMail Pro, I've got 20 people now, and I could do this for 10, 20, I could do it 1,000 times a day. I wouldn't recommend that. I'll explain that more in a second. But let's click Dashboard. And now I'm inside LinMail Pro. And you can see all the people I selected are in this area where it says queue. So all the people I selected, I can go through, I can make sure all their names showed up correctly. If I need to change a first name, I can do that. But what's really, really powerful about this, as I'm inviting these people, you can see here in the top, it has automatically imported the tags I've created on LinkedIn. And if you don't know about this feature with LinkedIn, you can tag people. All your connections, all your contacts, you can assign tags to them so you can organize and sort them. So you can say, I've got a tag for anyone with the name business coach, right? So you can see right here, in fact, I'll show you, I've got a tag that says coach, consultant, or trainer. Anytime I connect with a coach, a consultant, or a trainer, I want to add this tag to them inside of LinkedIn, because later on when I'm sorting through thousands of connections and contacts, I can sort by a tag and say, oh yeah, I want to send a message just to my coaches, consultants, and trainers, or I want to look up who I have in my network who's a coach, a consultant, or trainer. And I can show you in a different video how to tag connections, but let's just assume for now you know how to do that. You've got tags created. Now watch this. What I'm going to tell InMail Pro to do by selecting this is, hey, every person that you invite right now, add this tag to them. That just saves me a tedious step. And what's really cool about InMail Pro, where the magic really happens, is this area where it says, to personalize. And you can put in a personal connection message to each and every person. How great is that? Okay? So what I'm going to do is just paste in a script I already wrote. Feel free to copy this if you want and steal it. It just says hi, and then this first in parentheses basically means that will insert their first name in the invitation. That's just a little bit of coding that InMail Pro uses so that it comes through as a personal invitation using their name. So it'll say hi, first name, and you can see down here in the preview it'll say hi Letitia, and then it'll run through the invite. Just came across your profile, would love to connect. And what I'm saying is I interact here on LinkedIn with lots of business coaches, consultants, etc. Would love to add you to my network. You could say engage, you could say I talk with, whatever. So however you want to put your invite in, I'm doing a very kind of non-threatening, it's pretty personal invite using their name and just saying, hey, I talk to a lot of people here on LinkedIn that do what you do, would love to build my network and connect. So let's say I'm happy with that. That looks good. Now what I do is I go and I run InMail Pro. And what you'll see is these different options. This first one with the envelope will start the process. Here's how to stop the process, the little hand stop, and then any questions I have. So I'm going to go ahead and run these and watch what InMail Pro will do. I just hit send messages, and you can see what it's doing is it's going to this first business coach on my list. It's pushing the connect button, and it's going to say add as a friend. First it's applying the tag. Then it's saying add as a friend, and you can see it's inserting that personal invite for me. And I can actually go back in InMail Pro and see, oh, okay, yep, I had looks like an extra space in there, so I'll fix that. And you'll see now inside of InMail Pro, once it's done, it's going to move the first person, Letitia, from the queue right here, in 3, 2, 1, up to where it says progress. And then it'll show, okay, we got her done. She's in the progress area. We're moving on to the next profile. And what you can see, it's jumping into the next one. It's going to invite Laura. And what it's going to do again is the same thing. Apply a tag to Laura so that later on when we are connected and I go into my connections, I can see I've already got her tagged as a business coach. It's sending her a personal invite. You can see that right there. Hi, Laura. Came across your profile. Would love to connect. I engage here on LinkedIn with lots of business coaches, etc. Love to add you to my network. And now what it's doing on autopilot while I'm talking to you, right, is it's running the whole process. And let's say, okay, great, I've got 2 done. It's going to keep doing that. And you can see now inside my connections, when I go under connections and I sort by, let's sort by new, what it's going to do is you can see as Laura and Letitia accept my invites, and InMail Pro will just go back to the live window. As these folks get added to my network, they already have a tag in place. So I've already got them sorted and organized. Now you can tell whether or not you're connected if that box is gray or blue. You can see, for people that I have connected with recently, those will be blue. These 2 people that I just invited, Letitia and Laura, obviously have not accepted the invite yet, so it's gray. But the beautiful part about this is they're sorted, they're tagged, they're ready to go. So once they are in my network, once we get connected, it's done, right? And now I can sort and organize and send them one-on-one messages. And you can see, meanwhile, while I've been over here, InMail Pro is working its magic. It's going to the next person. Mike, watch this. It's going to tag him, add the friend tag. So it's opening that up. It's going to say, yep, got your tag applied. Then it's going to go ahead and invite his friend. Hi, Mike. Came across your profile, et cetera, et cetera. Again, a personal invite to all these people. And you can use any type of script that you want. This is just one example of a script that I use, just a very general quick, hey, hi there, engage, talk with lots of people like you on LinkedIn looking to build my script. And you can see here now inside LinMail Pro, it's tracking the progress for me. And the other beautiful thing about this plugin is I can keep track of everything. I can export my data. So you can see my progress bar if I want to, save that and export it as a CSV, a spreadsheet, so I can put that into my CRM. That's done. This is why I love this plugin. It's awesome. And then I have my queue here. So again, I can see, who's next on the list. It's Robert. Okay. It's going to, send Robert an invite and then we'll be off and running. So let's go over here. Yep. It's opening up Robert. It's choosing him as a friend. So you can do this, as much as you want. Now, the key thing with an automated program like this, LinMail Pro or any others that you might use, it saves you a ton of time, but you've got to be smart and strategic about it. You don't want to do 1,000 invites a day, right? LinkedIn will flag you or will say, wait a minute, are you a robot? Start entering a CAPTCHA or things like that. So what I would suggest with is start small, do 5 or 10 of these a day, then up it to 20 or 25 or 30 a day and see how the process goes. And another important element of this, as you're running these invites, as you're running these, is make sure that you have a good personal invitation, that people are accepting it, because you don't want to get reported or spammed. So again, this isn't a black hat tactic. It's just a faster way than manually clicking on each person you find on the list. That's really the reality of it, is just using a copy and paste formula to connect with people and get them in your network. And you notice I'm not trying to sell anybody. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to build my relationships, to start on the ground floor. Hey, I want to get connected. That's step 1, is we get connected. Step 2 might be sending them a one-on-one message with some content or tips that might help them as a business coach. Step 3 might be inviting them to come onto my webinar. Step 4 might be then selling a product. See how that works? And it depends, on your business model, what you do. But the idea with this video, with this training, is really, first thing first, go into the search area, and I'll actually go back to the other window. Go into that search, right? Find those people. And again, whoever it is. So you can say, I want to connect with, CEO, right? I only want to reach out to CEOs. The same principle applies. You go in, you filter it by people, and then you filter it by second level, which is what I'm doing. And now I have a ready-made list of CEOs that I can invite to connect, right? I've got 240,000 CEOs waiting for me here. And so again, then I just go to LinMail, add check to queue, run my invites, and kabam, I'm done. I mean, how cool is that? So you guys, that's way more than I expected to put into a video, but as always, I want to bring you as much value, as much training as possible. Get after it. Use LinMail Pro. I will put a link in here at the end of the video of how to get LinMail Pro. It's an amazing tool. I know the guy who made LinMail Pro. Let me show you who he is, Lori Tubb. I Skype with him a lot. What I like about Lori and LinMail Pro, and I'm not here to do an ad for them, it's just a great tool. It's a great piece of software, so I'm going to talk about him. This is Lori. He's the guy. He's really friendly. I've talked to him. I've used it for a few months now. They're adding even more features. I would definitely recommend you connect with Lori. If you have questions about it, ask him about it. But I will put in a link so you can get LinMail Pro if you want and start utilizing it. If nothing else, just for the invites, but you can also do one-on-one messages, and I'll show you that in a different video. I'll link that up as well because I've shown you how to do that in other places as well. So thanks for watching. Get after it, and I'll see you soon.